That's Fen Harel. Removing a Dalish elf's Valasleen.
Isn't this place older than the Dalish?
Maybe the markings used to have a different meaning?
Oh, I don't like where this is going. Okay. We can push the button. Nothing happened. The one light that illuminates the way forward. Well, that would be this one, right? There, where's the button? Which one's it looking at? Ah, it's the one in the middle?
What's this?
What's this? There's magic everywhere, and most of it is horrifying. Lifting of the Valasleen. A wash of powerful magic carries a sensation of determination. Images flash by. Former slaves in ranks with Fen Harel. Armed and strong, their skin is clear, their face tattoos, the elven Valasleen are gone. Words are not so much heard as felt. The brand of the Evenurus can be lifted from you, that all may know you oppose their cruelties. None here are slaves, all are under our protection, all may choose to fight.
Weapons. These freed slaves actually fought back against the Evenurus posing as gods.
Elven mages who hoarded power and slaves? One could see parallels to Tevinter's magisters.
How did a canary get down here? I had to solve a puzzle. Oh, fucking shit, there's a big one at the end. I'll take some moonstone. I'm not sure what it's good for. It's not like we can... Hello. Treasure. How does one get that treasure? So the canary aren't attacking us, which is nice of them. How does one get that treasure?
You know, darling, this place gives me an idea for redoing the small summer breakfast room at Chateau Ghislaine.
You have a different breakfast room for every season?
A century ago, it was in fashion to have a different room for every meal and every day of the week. When that fad ended, the Dukes of Ghislaine converted most of the rooms to closets. Storage is timeless.
So... Oh, we're at war now. Okay.
letter says the Kunari came to these ruins because the Illuvians connect to Halam Sharal.
A staging ground for an invasion?
It was some sort of infiltration. There's no more details.
Should have brought Iron Bull. Should have brought Solus, but we don't have him. Buggered
I
off.
cannot even tell you how good it is to be an armor again instead of fancy vestments.
You mean you didn't just wear armor under your robes? I'm shocked.
I tried. It was much too hot.
A note about an unknown intruder coming through an Illuvian.
Solus.
They turned spirits against us, then fled.
A mage. They must have fought their way out, then let the spirits finish off the Kunari.
Two parties then. The Kunari, and a mystery agent determined to stop them. Come on. We have to warn people about the Kunari's designs on the Winter Palace.
I'm guessing we're not coming back here. Rather sadly. Still don't know how to get that chest. Oh. We're in again, guys. Where does that go then? Have we been? I can't remember what we did yesterday. I'm sorry. Let's have a look. Oh, that was the way we came. Okay. I don't... this mirror maze thing is... I'm struggling with. This is supposed to illuminate shit, right? But it's not. I think we just go. This should take us back to the Winter Palace. Yes. I can't go to the Skyhole Garden. So what's happened while we've been in the fucking Illuvian network? Slipgates, yeah, the fucking oh, Shoggoths.
One dead Kunari was bad enough. Now we have more, and they're hostile.
All right, husband.
This makes no sense. The Kunari may not be friendly to the Inquisition, but they have no reason to attack us.
They also have no reason to be here, or using Illuvians at all.
I've had the mirror placed under guard for now.
I just wanted the Exalted Council to go smoothly.
We must ensure that the Kunari do not disrupt the negotiations. The Exalted Council is in a very delicate state.
I'm certain you can soothe the nobles' ruffled feathers while we solve the real problem.
Not when the Inquisitor insults everyone present by walking out in the middle of the talks. Our only advantage is that Orlais and Ferelden are divided in goal and grievance. If they unite against us, Divine Victoria will have no choice but to support their claims. We could lose everything.
Could we use the Kunari threat to remind everyone how valuable the Inquisition still is?
Not until we know more. It will be fine. I will attend to the Exalted Council.
Dog's
And
going
while
mental.
Josie does that, we will investigate.
I'll head back to the crossroads. We need to find out what the Kunari are doing and why they attacked.
They're invading.
And I'll have a quiet word with our honor guard.
The fucking Arashok told us in the last game, which was what, like 10 years ago in game time? Something like that. It must be at least 10 years ago. So, oh, this music's really good. The music in Dragon Age is awesome. Can we have a word with Josie? Is she going to say anything?
Tell me, these strange spaces past the Eluvians, are they safe to explore?
None of it's been as bad as the nightmare in the Fade, I can tell you that.
I will take your word for it. And yet, you've accomplished so much in the calm of these past years. I wish you did not have to imperil yourself for us. Again.
I must admit, after years of dinners and paperwork, it feels good to go exploring again.
I only wish you had fewer Canari interrupting your stroll. I will do what I can here. Once the Canari are dealt with, brace yourself. The Council is just as relentless.
I'm going to disband the Inquisition. I have never... We came into this saying we were going to disband the Inquisition. I'm assuming then we can talk to everyone and they'll all have new dialogue. That might not be the case. We'll go and ping Varric and see what Varric has to say. Winter Palace. It's a treasure map. I may have misread that last one. Codex? Maps. Fountain. No, I just did the fountain. Two backwards statues holding something up.
Darling, what can I do for you?
I wanted your opinion of how Divine Victoria is working out.
Cassandra is handling her office as admirably as I expected. History will remember Victoria as a truly great divine.
How are things for the Circle of Magi?
The Circle is recovering. So much was lost during the rebellion. Lives, most of all. So many experienced teachers gone. But I have hope. And determination, which is better.
We'll talk another time.
There's something above us. We needs to go up. We've got to go back, Marty. It's your parents. It's your kids. Was I not literally just there? Oh, dude, they've all fucked up. This is not going to end well. The least I can say is I came here 100% committed to disbanding the Inquisition. I don't know if the plot wants me to do that, but I personally don't think the Inquisition should still be going. Especially with all the hullabaloo going on. They're betting on us.
Inquisitor, is there something I can help with?
How are your nugs?
Tell me about your nugs. Did you get any new ones?
Oh yes, a litter was born just a month ago. We are weaning them right now.
If you are hoping for one, I'm afraid they're already spoken for.
Your nug breeding sounds like more than just a hobby now.
It has certainly expanded. And who knows, if the Inquisition ends, there are worse things to do with my time. I find being with the little ones soothing.
How are things between you and the hero of Ferelden?
We're well, thank you. Our duties have kept us apart for a long time.
They're not allowed to be in this game.
It's time to put duty aside and be selfish. I have sacrificed so much already.
Have you met with Cassandra since her return?
Oh yes, she's quite relieved to be out of the robes and back in the armor. I just hope she doesn't forget everything she's learned as divine. It took 2 years before she stopped hiding a sword under her vestments.
Have your agents any news I should hear about?
There is activity in the Tirashan. Strange elves, like those at the Temple of Mythal. No news of Solus, however.
Perhaps later, Liliana.
I'll be right here if you need anything.
The old elves are coming back. That's not good. I'm not gonna lie, that's not good. I'm pinging something over here. Hello, husband.
Maker, you're a lovely sight.
Do you remember the first time we came to the Winter Palace?
All too well. I've already answered a half-dozen questions about my personal life. The reason we're here is because we made a difference. That's worth enduring the political small talk.
But you're still glad I'm here to rescue you.
Very much so.
Is there anything I should know?
We were permitted soldiers here, but our every move is watched. Some things never change.
Is there any news from Ferelden? How is your family?
My sister Mia keeps me informed. As I understand, she's training my nephew to best me at chess.
All good news, then.
Not all, but most of it is, and that's good enough. Mia is eager to see you again, when there's time, of course.
I should go.
Inquisitor?
Inquisitor? Fucking waifu? We spoke to Vivian, didn't we?
Darling, what can I do for you?
Yes. Dorian's over here.
I can't believe it's been so long.
Around 2 years.
That's it? 2 years? Sweet merciful maker, it felt like 10. That could have been all the wine. Only thing back home I really missed.
What is this ambassadorship about, exactly?
I believe my father set it up, but the Imperium certainly didn't object. They'd love for the Inquisition to fall apart, so they're happy if it seems they consider this council a waste of time.
That makes no sense.
No? If Dread Tevinter actually pushed for the Inquisition's end, everyone else would disagree on principle. So they send a nobody pariah and hope for the best. Makes perfect sense to me.
What did you do in Tevinter while you were away?
I went home. Twice. Father was only there once. Mother was drunk both times. I also went to Carinus to see my good friend Maevaris. Then I settled some of Alexis's affairs. That wasn't fun.
Any thoughts about the Exalted Council?
A few. Divine Victoria needs a new tailor for one. Cassandra in a flowy dress just seems wrong. And that hat does her no favors. As for this whole Exalted Council business, well, I warned you once that no one would thank you for saving the world. Sadly, I'm always right. So long as the Inquisition's around to remind them they're not really in charge, they'll never sleep comfortably. Whether they have the guts to take action, I suppose we'll see.
Another time.
I look forward to it.
Just catching up with everyone. I don't think I'm going to find these treasures. I've already forgotten. That was weird.
What is this now?
BioWare, at least, I mean, this is 2015, is this? Much better at crowd scenes. Weirdest thing about Mass Effect 3, fighting that war, and there was only 3 dudes there.
Watch your tongue.
Everything going all right so far?
I'm surprised no one from the Council of Heralds wants your autograph.
You just missed them. Duke Cyril keeps asking me for spoilers for my next book.
I don't understand how you could just become a Viscount.
When the ruler of a Marcher state dies and there's no heir, the nobles of the city pick a new ruler. Only none of Kirkwall's nobles actually want the throne. Most of
Not
them think
surprised.
it's cursed, actually. They can't leave it empty, though, or some other state like Starkhaven or Ansburg will probably invade. I complained about the empty office when it interfered with my reconstruction efforts. They took that as volunteering.
So Bran used to be Viscount, and now he just follows you around?
provisional Viscount?
Pretty much.
With a permanent appointee, finally, in the Viscount's office, I am free to return to my post as Seneschal.
He means my true calling is arrogantly telling people they can't talk to the Viscount. He's good at it, too.
Any word from Hawk?
I got a message from, well, best not to name an entire chain of smuggling syndicates in polite company. Anyway, Weishaupt is apparently the special kind of mess that only appears when Hawk shows up. I'm not entirely sure how it'll all play out, but my money's on Hawk walking away from the Warden's fortress as it explodes.
I'm really confused about why Hawk was so in on the Grey Warden thing.
We'll talk more another time.
We literally could have used Hawk in the final battle. We really could have. It just felt weird to me. Anything over here? I understand why they write off the previous characters. It's going to be sad to say goodbye to Kamani, but I don't want to play Kamani in the next game. You know? I don't think of things like that. Look at Cassandra.
It is good to see you, my friend.
I hear you've been rebuilding the Seekers.
Slowly, but yes. I managed to find a few of my former comrades who'd scattered to the winds. Some of them were unsuitable, and I did not ask them to return. Others felt as I did, once they read the Lord Seeker's tome. We've since recruited a few candidates who are going through training now, with full disclosure. What comes after this, I cannot be certain. I'm making it up as I go along.
I'm sure you'll be fine, Cassandra.
It's much to handle on top of my duties as divine. We shall see.
So you've been quite busy.
Ugh.
That bad?
Being divine is like trying to herd a field of cats into a lake for a much-needed bath. Even so, I would be pleased with my progress were it not for all the attendants picking over me constantly. And the hat! Needless to say, I'm more than happy for this diversion.
What do you think of the Exalted Council?
They are frightened of your power, and there is no longer a hole in the sky to remind them that it was needed.
They might be right.
Do not say that near them unless you want to give them the scent of blood. Even so, I would wait and see where this leads. Calmer heads may yet prevail.
When has that ever been the case?
I'm an optimist. Just ask Varric.
I'll see you later.
Farewell.
It really does feel like we're deciding the fate of the Inquisition, and I decided the fate of the Inquisition at the end of the game. Like, not even jokingly. I was like, yeah, this is way too big and unwieldy and far too much power.
Well met, your worship.
Fucking bow to me, son. Ah, man. Oh, I could have jumped to it when I... Yeah, here we go. Like that. Bugger. Currents of hate. Delicious.
All's well, it seems.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, I'm gonna do Fear 2. I'm not being funny. I'd like to do Fear 3 as well, and I don't have anyone to play co-op with. Like most of the games I want to do. Resident Evil 5, Resident Evil 6, on Steam and on PS4. But I just don't have anyone to do co-op with. Does the bottled cologne do anything? I are confuzzled.
His friend had to die because he thought they were people. A slow arrow breaks in the sad wolf's jaws.
Oh, you're doing that thing again.
He died in the darkness so a blue rose could bloom.
These are like references to other properties, right?
It always had a soul. The question is the answer.
Oh, fucking Legion. Oh, I didn't need that. That was cruel.
Wish I hadn't burned all my contacts with the Ben Hasrath. Be nice to have some idea what they're doing right now.
Yeah, but then you'd be on their side, Chief.
Yes, but I know things. I like knowing things.
The Chargers have been with the Inquisition for a while now. Is everyone still happy?
No complaints, Your Worship. The Inquisition's been good to us. We'd disband and join the Inquisition officially, but the Chief gets this sad dog look when we suggest it.
The loyalty is touching, Krem.
I'll talk to you later.
Anytime, boss.
Something you need.
Oh, yes.
I mean, I haven't found all the treasures.
I can't believe this.
Oh my.
Okay, officially, that's the first time Cole's done anything of worth. Was quoting Legion.
Of course.
And it hurt. Dude, that fucking hurt. I'm not even kidding. That was genuine pain. That upset. I am upset
And what did they need?
that y'all would bring up Legion like that. I need to go in there somehow. I don't think we're going to find all these treasures, and I don't think it matters at this point. We can't go back into the main game, and there's nothing to do in the main game anyway. We did it all.
Will it matter?
Why not?
I got the schematic for Encore. I have no fucking clue what that
There's
means.
something here. Better take a closer look.
Expensive doggo treats. I'm not going to find all of these things. I'm never very good at that. Did you see me try and find all the shards? And it told me where they fucking were and everything. And I was still like, bleh.
Such changeable weather this season.
Shall we meet for whiskey and cigars tonight? Indeed. The hell is this? I don't like. I get the idea of finding treats for the dog. It's cute. We've got this dog, etc. I'm just a bit like, what?
Oh, yes.
What's the point? I'm very shallow and sad. Hey, doggo. Oh, you're gonna go dig something up for me? Cudgel of the Golden Ebon Queen. Is that a fucking bee's nest?
It's good to see you.
Is that a bee's nest? Can we have a look at it? Inventory. Can I change character? Cassandra. Would that be something Cassandra would wield? Single incarnation. That's a great axe. It is a fucking bee's nest. Chance to inflict bees on target. It's not quite as good as the bitter axe, but we'll actually give it to Cassandra because that's quite funny. Iron Bull. Where's Iron Bull? I think we're going to be taking Iron Bull. Now we know it's Canary. I didn't know it was going to be Canary.